All right, I'm back. I just wanted to go over a few more things, but the biggest thing is just to work on is just getting really disciplined with our head, getting really disciplined with my point of contact, getting ourselves where our levels are not changing at all. But as far as your mechanics and the bat path and everything's in pretty good shape. Hunch over a little bit. You can see that head's kind of turned a little bit. Make sure that posture stays up. That head's just a little bit sideways. Just kind of keep that good posture nice and tall. Your hands are in a really good spot. They get launched well, and your hands are in a really good position. You can tell who's working with you does a good job. So there's not a million things to change besides just a couple things that we talked about. That one you kept your front side closed. You hit a nice firm closed front side. Your head was on the baseball. And just a lot of good things to keep going with, but to always improve on. One thing I did see as I back up here just a hair is regards to making sure that our bottom arm does not get locked out too early. You can see just a hair to where that bottom arm gets kind of locked out too early to make sure I stay short to the ball. Yeah, man, it looks really good. Looks really good. And those are just a few things to tweak you out and to keep continuing. But you're doing a good job, and I wouldn't change a bunch of things. Make sure on your stride you kind of see on that stride that you start out, you kind of start open, and then you start kind of be more open. So, for example, let me just draw a little line here. That's kind of your line. This is kind of the straight line here. Actually, let me start over. Let me put a line in red of what your feet are. And then I'm going to put another line of green of the exact straight line. So a lot of guys start open because they want to end up closed or head up against a firm front side. So just be careful, because when you start open, you stay open. You can see right there that I kind of stayed open and I started open. So make sure when you stride, you should start on the red line if you're going to start open and then end up on the green line. But you haven't been doing that, at least on these swings. So just, I don't know if you do that on occasion or if you do that a bunch, but something to really work on to make sure that you stay on plane and stay on line where you're starting open and then you end up on line. So just another thing that I saw. So just to recap, work on that, your levels, work on those points of contact, work on that spin of that front foot, working on keeping that good posture, working on staying open, but then coming back into a closed, firm front side and continue what you're doing, because you're doing a great job. So wish you the best this year in the season, and hopefully come back and see us real soon.